Hi, it's John and welcome to Jam Life Tech Talk. There's a new Sony vlogging camera about to be released and we're super excited about it. Let's take a Jam Life Tech adventure. So before we get started, welcome back to Jam Life and our new set, the Tech Garage. As the tech release season ramps up, you know there are many videos coming very soon as new cameras and tech get released over the next few months. And we'll be there testing and using it so you can make an informed decision before you purchase it. And when you do, we'll be there providing you with setup tutorials and update you on firmware releases and accessories. So if you're excited like I am, make sure you subscribe, ring the bell to be notified when new videos are dropped, and smash that like button to let us know you like the content. Now, there has been so many leaks about the Sony ZV-E10 that we feel like there are not going to be too many surprises when this camera finally gets released. But we're still super excited for when it finally becomes available. I really feel like with this one, Sony has listened and provided vloggers with what they were really missing from the ZV-1. Their current vlog camera. By the way, all the photos used in this video come from the great website Sony Alpha Rumours, and I'll put a link to their site down below. So let's talk through some of the features of this camera, starting with the ones we're most excited about. So firstly, this is an APS-C camera which will have a resolution of 24 megapixels. In video terms, that means better low light performance and also sharper photos and video. Not that I was really unhappy with the ZV-1's performance here, but it will be an appreciated upgrade. But the first edition for the E10 that we are most excited about is the E-mount interchangeable lens system. So no longer will you be locked into the 24 to 70mm range for the ZV-1, but we will have access to many lenses by Sony and third parties, which make this camera so much more versatile for vlogging. But it's not only the focal length that will be variable here. You can vary aperture for better depth of field and low light performance, and also some of Sony's APS-C and full frame lenses also have in-lens stabilization for that extra bit of stability, which is always such a bonus for on-the-go vlogging. So there will be 3 lenses I can really recommend for you with this camera. Firstly, for low light wide angle vlogging, the Sigma 16mm f1.4. With a wide angle for vlogging, you can capture a lot more of your surroundings. And that amazing 1.4 aperture will take full advantage of the APS-C sensor, giving you great low light performance and great depth of field. It's currently $399 US on the B&H website. Next lens I would recommend is the Sony 10 to 18mm f4. This lens with that 10mm will really capture everything you need around you. And it also has in-lens stabilization to give you that little extra in terms of stabilizing your video, which can make all the difference to vloggers. The more stabilization we get, the better, right? What I also love about this lens is how compact and light it is. It's available right now from B&H at $798 US. And that last lens I can highly recommend for that extra bit of reach is the 18 to 135mm f3.5 to 5.6. And you'll also get lens stabilization with this lens. But that 135mm is enough to reach many faraway subjects, and the 18mm is still wide enough for any vlogging purposes. This lens indeed is a great option, and it's also available currently at B&H for $548 US. It's also rumored that the kit lens for this camera will be the Sony 16 to 50mm, which would run you around $100 extra on the price of the body only. This as a starter, I think is a pretty good option for vloggers. I think all of these lenses are affordable, compact, and we think would really work well with the ZV-E10. And we'll put links down below to all of these options for you. So the next thing we are extremely happy about is the change of battery size. From what we can see from the photos, it looks like the battery will be an NP FW50. Now this battery with our testing outdoors seemed to give us around 1 hour and 20 minutes on an A6400, and that was continuous 4K shooting. I'm guessing with the more compact ZV-E10 we may see it stretch out a little more. Now we're not sure about overheating and record limits for this camera, which we will test when we get our hands on it. But with the ZV-1 only getting an absolute most 30 minutes of 4K shooting, this is such a welcome upgrade. Spare NP FW50 batteries available at B&H for $53.95, just to give you an idea, and we'll link them below as well. So let's run through audio features we know now. Looks like a mic jack, which is essential, like the ZV-1 will be there. But we also get a headphone jack for monitoring, which is so important and a welcome addition. And also what we can see from a leaked video this week, the camera will have digital audio in on the hot shoe on top of the camera. So mics like the great ECM B1M digital mic will work with this camera. And that is something that did not work with the ZV-1. It may seem trivial to some, but we are stoked about that. And we'll link that mic below as well so you can check out how awesome it is. So the camera also includes the great built-in directional mic from the ZV-1 with windshield as well. Other great features that the camera will have: it's going to be extremely compact, comparable to the size of the ZV-1. It will have the same flip screen as seen on the ZV-1. S-Log2, S-Log3, HLG will be there for color grading. We'll have that great active stabilization from Sony. Of course, Sony's industry-leading autofocus and background defocus and product show function as seen on the ZV-1 as well. Okay, so US dollar price should be around the $899 mark, with that 16 to 50 millimeter lens being the kit for this camera, which would expect again to set you back for an extra $100. Now guys, gotta remind you that these are all rumors and no official specs from Sony have been released, but from what we have seen, they look to be extremely accurate. But until things get announced, it's never 100%, as you know. The camera was supposed to be released on July 7th, but was withdrawn as the date was particularly sensitive to the Chinese market, which Sony did respect. Not officially, but from all the leaks we have seen, the camera will launch sometime next month in August. Once we get our hands on this camera, we will be doing extensive testing and a heap of comparisons with other cameras. But from what we can see, if you are a vlogger looking to step up your game and were a little frustrated with the ZV-1, this will be an excellent choice for you. That's it then for this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, and give the video a big thumbs up. We can't wait to get our hands on the new Sony ZV-E10, that's for sure. And we'll see you next time on a Jam Life Tech Adventure.